Hey everyone.
No, not live yet.
No? No?
Look.
Ah, okay. Now we're live. Hey everyone, welcome to Viewers, Comments and Questions. That pedal show, Dan here.
Mick here, hello, welcome to the bar.
Check out the digs, baby! I love it. It's so cool.
Hopefully you can see and hear us okay. It's we're working it out by degree in here. And speaking of degrees, it's about 35 degrees in here today. Celsius, of course. Not your Fahrenheit.
None of that stuff. What's the formula for Fahrenheit? Take it, multiply it by 4, divided by 12 minus 13.7.
Add 1,000.
It's very
Yeah.
unusual.
Anyway, welcome. Let us know you can see and hear us okay. Everything has changed.
Changes.
Anyway, Dan's back, which we're very happy about. After his little rash last week.
That was weird.
Yeah.
It was very weird. But I'm very good. Thank you for everyone that sent me messages of well wishes. Thank you very much. It was great.
Double it and add 30, says Jason Hattrick.
Is that all it is?
So it's 100
So
degrees.
It's 100 degrees. Well, 90 degrees.
Yeah. It's at least 35 in here.
Then it's 100 degrees.
Well, about 30 maybe. We don't have aircon. Let us know if the voices are overdriving a bit because the mic's a bit closer. We just don't know, you see. We do it all as we learn. What do you think then? So we've jazzed it up a bit. We've made it more guitar-y, complete with Fender Bassman, a guitar, and some pedals on the back.
There's guitars and pedals and look, it's D&M. It's such a cool space. I love it.
Thank you so much for your feedback on the new space. Just to be clear, it's not a replacement for the other studio. The other studio is still there and where we do all our loud, fun stuff. This is just an additional space where it enables us to do some other things as well. So
Yeah.
mics,
Can you dig it?
mics do sound a bit hot. Yeah, I thought they might. I'm going to fix that right now.
Okay. So, yeah, this is a space that we have. It was the office. It's been a few things. It was the office, and now it's Schwangri-Bar, or GitBar, or Bar.
GitBar I like.
GitBar?
GitBar kind of works. I mean,
GitBar.
Schwangri-Bar is better.
Schwangri-Bar is better.
But,
Let's go
and
for
check this
better.
out. Who knew the Roland switcher that we've been using all this time, the VR6 HD, it's got an iPad app. So you can switch cameras using the iPad app.
And
Look.
there, look.
So if we were to put a pedal here, you see, you'd be able to see it.
It's great,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh, I definitely don't like that transition. This one's better. There you go, Bosch. Nice. Look, iPad app.
good.
How cool is that? Although it is another screen to take care of. So anyway, blah, 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 blah. James Blessed, how are you? Good to hear from you, buddy. Bart Vandal is on. Hello, Pork Pie Hat is on. Thomas Ross is on. Charbono is on. Music Therapy Laz, how are you, buddy? Will Wetherington is on. Leyland Berg is on. Tonneback, hello from Soderham, Sweden. Have you got any decent scrumpy there, says Johnny T. There's always good scrumpy in Somerset. You've just got to go and find some.
Oh, interesting.
We should have a drink to celebrate, really, Dan.
I'm up for that.
Yeah, let
I'm
me
well and truly
let
up
me
for
find
that.
you something.
Sunburst LP is on. Johnny T is on. Hello, Pork Pie Hat. I really dig that. That's very funny.
Brent Grow is on from Minneapolis. Hey, Brent, how are you?
Scott Reynolds, Jason Hattrick, Zootalours.
Susalor and Robert Boy and Andrew R and Todd Roy. How are you, Todd? If I haven't said hello to you already. Danielle Williams. How are you, Danielle?
40 Watt Podcast, Charbono.
The Roger Wilco, Jean Mirapica,
Beautiful. DMK 75, Richard Pribanow. G'day, mates.
and Centre for Wheelchair Pillow.
What would we do without you?
Who is flying out tomorrow? See you soon. We'll see you on Friday then.
Oh,
by the sounds of
amazing.
things. We have an experienced day.
Kid and Trope says, hello from Key West, Florida. That's where I got married in Key West, Florida.
Really?
Yes, Tina and I jetted out there. We said I do. then went for a swim and fell asleep.
Very nice. Wastel 10 is on. Nathan Kelly. Nathan Kelstad. Geese van der Moorite. Morley Robertson. Lots and lots of lovely friends. And of course, as ever, we say thank you to BV.
Thank you, BV.
For moderalising. We moved the table back so that we could address you with guitars and reduce the elbow smacking. You don't find these things out till you actually use the space. And no doubt over the coming months it will change again. So thanks for your feedback thus far.
It's a great space. I love it.
Yeah, good. Borough Hill cider, says DMK75. Yeah, there's a lot of good cider in Somerset. Scott Gaylor says, I know someone who can help with that Roland switcher. Thanks, Scott. I guess, do you work for Roland then? I didn't know that. Or Boss. Okay. Is that a margarita, Mick? It is not. I wish it was. It is San Pellegrino lemon drink. Dan and I are going to have an alcoholic beverages right now, though. We're going to choose something to have. Yeah, and in the meantime, let's see how we're doing on Super Chats, because it might be time to turn them off. In the meantime, Dan can get on with some housekeeping.
Yeah, housekeeping.
And if
Mic test.
You will find us sweating quite badly throughout the show because it is ridiculous in here. And obviously Dan is Australian, so he doesn't mind.
I love it.
I am British, and it is customary in Britain to moan about the weather, whatever the weather. I'm not going to do that. It's so lovely to have some sunshine and heat. Really, really lovely, even though it is impossible to work in.
Yeah.
But we won't worry about that.
No.
Who said this was work anyway, Dan?
Exactly. Do you think... just wondering if you want to say about...
Oh, yes. A good friend of mine, someone I worked with for many years and who Dan knew and who many of you out there will know either personally or from his writing, Dave Burluck, who was most recently reviews editor on Guitarist magazine, before that the Guitar magazine, before that many other magazines. Unfortunately, Dave died on Friday. He had very aggressive throat cancer, so our condolences go out to all his friends and his family, everyone who knew Dave. He had a massive impact in our world, and it was my great pleasure to work with him for many years, sit in many bars after NAMM shows and all around the world. And I had a chat with Neville Martin this morning, who was another colleague of ours, and we both said, I don't think we knew an old school journo who worked as hard as Dave.
Yeah.
When we were there at the NAMM show, nicking off early to get drunk, David'd still be going around with his notepad and camera, and yeah, bless you, Dave, rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
And like I said, our condolences to his family and friends.
Indeed.
Yep.
Indeed, yeah. Awesome, yes. Okay, well, here we go. Housekeeping.
Shall I give you some housekeeping music now?
That would be great.
Probably need a table down here as well.
Just not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But this is all good.
I can
Right.
sweat all over this maple fingerboard and maybe get it a little less pristine looking.
You did a gig with that guitar. I don't know if people know that you've done a gig with that guitar recently.
I played this guitar for a total of about 45 minutes, 25 of which were on stage. Which I think speaks volumes for the guitar, right? Actually, we're a bit overexposed.
Sounds great.
There is a weird... I reckon it's like 400 hertz or something.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is just turn off the super chats.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely need a little table down here.
Yeah. Okay, patrons, June giveaway. We had 2 things to give away, and we have 2 winners. So if you can look up in the shelf of glory just behind me, there is a Roswell cab mic, which has been won by Lance in Georgia, USA. Georgia on my mind. And then Next to that is the Cornerstone Nucleo Reverb pedal, won by Ian from Liverpool in the UK. So you'll have been notified, and they shall be winging their way out to you. So congratulations. If we have giveaways every month for our patrons, if you want to get into a bit of that action, just become a patron. It's really easy. TPS Store, massive thank you to Joey and the Brothers Landreth, who donated some of their amazing albums for us to share as free gifts for anyone buying merch to support the show. That is so cool.
It would be a C then, would it?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, so anyone buying merch to support the show is going to get a free Brothers Landreth album. Is that right?
There's 3 to choose from, and they can pick, and they put something in their basket.
Yes.
They can choose which CD they want.
So when you put something in your basket, you get to choose one of 3 CDs. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, CDs only. And the reason is because obviously they had a few CDs left over and not many people buy CDs anymore. So rather than...
Wow. Okay, this is so...
So Joey very kindly said...
Give them away.
Give them away.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay, I'm going to go and buy something from our store. Obviously, this is for as long as stocks last. So I don't see them lasting long. So yeah, get on it. Go and buy something from the TPS store and get a free Brothers Landreth album. That's really cool. Really cool. Okay. EU friends, more EU joy. Please be aware, if you're not already, that from the 1st of July, the EU is introducing a new €3 duty fee for small parcels under €150. It applies to stuff you buy from outside the EU around the world, including the TPS store. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Right, we are expecting that Royal Mail will have a new system in place on the 1st of July to allow us to prepay all the duties for you. So your parcels should simply arrive at your door and you won't have to pay any additional fees. But as a temporary measure, we will turn off sending anything to the EU from tomorrow until the 1st of July. The aim is to make sure no parcels get delayed and arrive after the 1st of July and you get landed with extra costs. Also make sure parcels don't go missing and returned because custom fees haven't been paid in advance. Once we're sure that Royal Mail can manage the duty payments, we'll turn the EU back on again, hopefully next week. In the meantime, if you want anything, buy it before 10 AM tomorrow, UK time, so we can get it shipped out immediately. Our apologies for the inconvenience. In the meantime, keep an eye on the TPS store, where we'll be adding updates as we know more. So if you're from the EU, get on there now, buy something, and you get a free Joey Landreth album, and it'll be sent post-haste, forthwith. Lovely. There we go.
That mark at the end of the... a few people saying the audio's rubbish, as we knew it would be.
Why? Why do we know
Too
it would
much
be?
reflections.
What?
Yeah.
Who's saying the audio's rubbish? I bet it's one person.
There's only one thing that can save us now, Dan.
BV has come back and said the audio's great.
Right.
No, someone says it's buffering. Mike Deering sounds lovely.
Mike, thanks for watching, Mike.
Mine buffered, I paused and then restarted and it was fine.
Yeah, it's not the audio, it's the buffering. So, but the buffering just might be from the heat.
The revolution will not be televised.
Oh God, you're on the fighting juice.
Well, it's about the only thing I can see that we can actually drink. This was a gift from
Oh, cool.
from Yanis and the crew at Jam. It's a clear bottle, so you can't really see what it is. It's going to taste aniseedy, I would say.
Okay.
And
I've got a bit of sparkling water here.
Maybe. Oh, I see. Look at you and your. What do they drink? What do they call that?
What?
It's pastis, isn't it?
No, that's ouzo in Greece.
I know, but in
French.
in France you have it with sparkling water, don't you?
Oh, great.
Tell us
Pastis.
if there's any of you lovely Frenchies out there.
No
can
one's saying
tell
the
us.
audio's bad, it sounds buffering.
Oh right, no,
Yeah.
I've read 2 comments saying it sounds like loads of background noise. Anyway, it
The
doesn't
audio
matter.
was great after Mick adjusted the volumes.
Okay.
Audio is good, lads. Audio is fun, Worcestershire.
Sounds good.
Audio sounds great. Everyone's saying the audio sounds good.
Okay. Maybe it's just a grumpy person.
Like you.
Unlike me.
Nick went outside and jumped onto it. audio sounds rubbish.
I just got, what I've got is terrible effort bias when you've spent like 10 days doing something and everyone's totally underwhelmed by it. Oh, mate, you had to at least taste it.
Oh.
Okay. Sláinte.
Oh, okay.
Nastravia.
Nastravia.
Cheers. Up your bottom. And
Down
welcome to
Schwangri-Bar.
Schwangri-Bar.
Oh. See that? Even with the sparkling water in, that's powerful.
That's just pretty good. Not as petrol-y as I... That must be quite a good one. Yanis and
Just don't light any
Ilias
matches.
and all our lovely friends at Jam. Thank you.
Wow.
See how much of that we can get through by the end of the show, Dan?
Catherine, you're driving home.
You are.
Okay.
I'm going to go pick up 200 quid's worth of beef first.
Oh, okay. I'll get us there real quick.
And there is a whole other story. Shall we gallop to the super chats then?
Yeah.
For anyone joining us, welcome to Schwangri-Bar or GitBar. This is an additional space to the TPS main studio where we're able to do quite a few other and different things, and we'll give you a tour of it in due courses.
It's really cool. I
Yeah.
really like it.
I like the dramatic blue light on the 335.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's all over you, dramatic blue. Icehouse song.
Oh, lots of people saying it. Oh, sounds good. Thank you. Well, there is more to do. But I shall stop talking about that right now. Excellent. Baby John Mayer says, I bought a Keeley Mod 808 and it's fantastic. Did you buy it off me? I just sold 2.
Did you?
Yeah. Did you buy it off me?
I read that audio.
Maybe.
Sounds right.
Chateaubriand says Johnny T. No, it's
Chateaubriand.
we're on a farm and the farmers have some beef available and they do boxes of it. So it's a selection of beef, and I
Yeah.
like it because local.
Local. That we know that
Yeah.
everything about it. It's
All
very
that.
good.
So, yeah, Exactone, beautiful set, gents. I don't know if that's Barry, but hello to Exactone. Good. Sean Jeremy Latos says the 335 on the wall is chef's kiss. Yes, and it will change weekly. The guitar will change. It might even change during the show. You can tell us what guitar you want to see on the back wall.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Skull, says David Burke. Cheers, David. Okay, let's get to the super chats. First in this week is from Johnny T. Johnny, thank you so much.
How you be?
He says, hope you're better, Dan.
I'm great. I feel great.
Any update on EJ and Froome?
Reached out a number of times, haven't heard back, so I'm trying.
We can reach out again, maybe.
Yep.
Scott Curry, hey Scott, he says, greetings gents, many thanks for your latest guests. I bought Seth Lee Jones's latest album and just started a Jack Rush course.
Oh, excellent.
You expose us to so much great music and gear. It is a joy to be part of this community. Thank you, Scott. I think...
Whoever just bought that, thank you.
Oh, did we just sell something in the store?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just saw the t-shirt.
Let us know what Landreth album you went for. Actually, to meet on that bone, the albums are Come Morning, 87, both Brothers Landreth albums, and Joey's second album, Hindsight. I think it's his second album, is it? Or was
Man,
that
he's
his first
such a
one?
prolific dude.
Yeah, he's so good. Yeah, it was a real pleasure to be able to bring you both Seth and Jack. We've said before, it's great to have the big name people, but it's also great to have people who aren't so well known, because how do you find out about them otherwise?
Yeah. Exactly.
Michael Giliberto. Michael, good to hear from you, and thank you so much for our ties. We should be wearing them. They arrived today. Michael sent us some ties, some guitar-themed ties.
It was a toss-up whether we were going to wear shirts tonight because
Yeah.
it's so warm. So the ties didn't make it.
When the weather gets cooler, we will bring the ties out, but it's crazy. It is crazy. It's going to be 38 this week, isn't it?
39. They've raised the.
Have they?
Yeah.
Which is, for those of you who
It's
live
a
in
spring day in Brisbane.
Texas and Brisbane and, hot parts of the world, that doesn't really mean much. But here it's bonkers. That's like roads melting, trains.
We used to get, when I was at school, as a young whippersnapper, we used to get to go home when it hit 40. And my house was closest to the school and everyone would come and jump in the pool. It was brilliant.
Did you have a pool?
Are you kidding? Everyone has a pool. Well, not everyone. But yes, pools in Australia are very common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this what you get?
That
It's
is
warm.
what you get.
Yes, he says, hello, Legends. Hope you've recovered, Dan. Is there a list somewhere of all TPS episodes with dates and subjects? There is not a list of episodes with dates and subjects, but there is the gear database. So if you search by gear, like if you wanted to see Tube Screamer, for example, you could put that into the gear database at thatpedalshow.com and it will show you, it will list you all the episodes that's been in. But a historical list of date order, no. It's not a bad idea, actually.
You can go into YouTube and you can list the content by date.
Oh, yeah. And
So-
presumably search.
And that's easiest to do on the YouTube channel itself.
Yeah. And
That's quite nice, actually.
if you don't have any luck, Michael, let us know what you're looking for and I'll see if I can help you.
What's this made from? Is it like
Petrol, licorice,
Pine.
and some Greek dude shouting Malacca. That's what triggers the fermentation process. Isn't it?
It is.
So
All that's missing is a rag in the top of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Some
You just
wayward youth
go down.
just with a lighter going.
It's literally that. Go down to the old gasolina shop. 5 litre tub.
Just
Petrol.
have it in there and go to the side of the road and sell
Licorice.
$10 a bottle.
Yeah. Big Greek dude yelling Malacca for a week. And that comes out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, I've got your favourite drink here, Dan.
Do you? What would that be? Oh, I can't do it. Don't make me do it. I can't do it.
I'm amazed. I want to do a blind test of this with you one day.
What? Of stout?
Because I don't think... I mean, to me, it's like less beery than a lot of those hoppy IPAs.
Oh, it's like chewing on Vegemite. It's
obviously,
just
I can only have a
wrong.
couple of sips of this because I can't really drink beer, but it's such a great taste.
Let me have a sip on the other side. Hang on.
It's
Nice,
so
it's
nice.
cold.
Oh, no.
It's been a long time.
It's so good.
Ah!
Imagine it's an IPA.
Ah!
Imagine it's an IPA.
I can't.
What's
I
wrong with
can't.
Sorry, we won't be drinking all night. It's just we are christening the bar. We are raising a glass to you. Thanks for being here, and to Schwangri-Bar.
It's better than I remember, but the yeast hits the back of the throat.
I need to take it away, otherwise I will get depressed.
Oh, okay. Right. Here we go. No, it's great. Thanks for all of your comments. Yeah, we do. They love the new set. That's great. Yeah, thanks everyone. No, it's really cool. It's really fun. The idea is that we just have a couple of different places where we can film. I mean, if we're doing just a chatty thing, we can just come in here and just have a chat. But also now, because all the audio equipment is set up in here, it actually means that we can set up the amps in there and we can hear what they sound like through the monitors properly with proper isolation. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So the space actually facilitates quite a few very important things for us.
It's being set up as a proper control room.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We've got first time we've ever had that, which is a big deal.
It's amazing. And we've got big plans moving forward for TPS. So
Acoustic treatment notwithstanding.
I think it sounds fine.
No. Anyway, sorry, moving on with the super chats. Marvin Box. Hello, Marvin. I asked you a question last week about Charlie, and you've said, hello, Legends Mick. Sorry I couldn't answer your question about the Charlie. Yes, the Charlie is named after SRV's guitar and is inspired by his concert in Tokyo in 1985.
Oh, wow.
Crystal clear tone with spring reverb. Have a nice week. Yeah, so he had a guitar called Charlie, and I don't know which one it was, but anyway, that's what it was. Thank you, Marvin. And thank you for your generosity, Marvin. Blimey.
Thank you, mate. Wow.
Johnny T.
Johnny T.
What things are on your musical bucket list, Dan?
Musical bucket list. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, seeing Gilmore live last year was a big one. Really glad I got to see that. I'd love to see Rush with Annika on drums. That would be really fun. I don't know. I'm very, very fortunate in that we've, playing the Cavern with Andy, that was just like crazy. I recorded with Andy at Abbey Road. That was bucket list stuff. Yeah, I'd maybe release my EP one day before I kick the bucket. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very fortunate, and I've done lots of fun stuff. What about you?
I want to record my album.
Yep.
Just one will do to get going. That probably will happen either end of this year or partway through next year. Other than that, from a personal perspective, what do we want to achieve from our own playing lives? Just being in a good little band.
Oh man, I'd love to do that.
All the bands that I played in recently, I did a festival this weekend, just gone, little private festival, playing bass, and then the weekend before that with my old band at a bigger festival playing guitar, and I just enjoyed playing so much. But both bands have been quite hard work because everyone's pretty disparate and there's no sort of regular activity. So to have a band where the activity is regular and you're not just when you're in the groove, like when you play with a bunch of people and you're sort of, I don't know, 10 or 15 gigs in, and it starts to happen it just happens by muscle memory and by feel, and then that starts to get really interesting with how the music develops and how you feel about it. And I've been missing that for a long time.
Yeah.
So that is pretty simple, really. Nothing too grand. In terms of meeting people, anyone you want to meet?
What I want to meet. I've always wanted to meet Brian May. I just adore the guy. I mean, yeah. Tony Iommi, would love to meet him. But again, we're fortunate boys in that we've met so many amazing people, and it's really interesting. It's having telling Mick about some conversations that I've been that I've had with some really prominent, famous people, and the conversations are the same that we all have in this community. What do you think this overdrive sounds with? What do you think this overdrive sounds like through a Princeton? It's exactly the same conversation that we all have, but it's tastes and how people have arrived at those choices through the experiences that they've had. So in that sense, I'd love to speak to Mark Knopfler and about how he arrived at those choices. The finger picking thing, the Fender amps and the compression thing, and when he came along and did that sound was out there, was such a landmark for guitar playing, and same with Tony and same with Brian May and these guys. So I'm really interested in these stories about the things that led them to that point. Because with anyone, right, it's, you wake up one day, you get out of your bed on the left-hand side or the right-hand side, and your life is different. So I'm fascinated to see what was it, who did they meet, what happenstance happened, happened to be in the room, the plug just went, I love that.
Yeah.
And I'd love to hear the stories about Brian May and his dad.
Yeah.
Because I think that's incredible.
Yeah, how that whole thing came to be.
Incredible. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. You wonder how, having told the story so many times, you wonder how much they get augmented over the years.
Yeah, for sure.
And how it changes.
Like the TPS stories.
Yeah, where we make up new lies. I was lucky enough to interview Les Paul twice, and
oh man,
he seemed to. There seemed to be an embellishment in Les's stuff every time you heard him speak or talk to him. You know? Yeah. Anyway, blah blah blah. Enough about bucket lists. Broken Oars podcast. AJ, how are you?
Hey,
he
mate.
says, I just got home from Grasspop BE. Nope, that's Dave Sandman. Broken Oars podcast. AJ says, evening all. Enjoyed Jack's episode. Brilliant. Homework tonight with the girls is making model horses.
Ah.
Take one from the chat. Keep up the good work from AJ. Okay, we will. There was a couple of things I saw earlier. One was something about Glenn Michael Thompson says, could you possibly fit a small band in the Schwangri-Bar? We can't, but we can fit one in the main studio now because we've moved all the
fit a decent band in there now.
Production gear out, so we can now produce them in here. As good as it would be to have them in the bar, we do have a few noise restrictions in the bar, which we don't have in the main studio. So, we've got a separate control room, which would be really cool. My dad says, what was the drink in the can? It was Guinness, Dad. Happy Father's Day for yesterday. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers who celebrated Father's Day yesterday. I don't know if that's just a UK thing, but all the dads.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, that was I got to take my kids out for lunch.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad. It was like my daughter saying, you need to take us out for lunch because I made you a dad. But, yeah, brilliant.
With your kids, I guess that pendulum is about to swing in the next year or two where they can start taking you out for lunch.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's still,
Liv, Zach, if you're watching this, that needs to happen, okay? There comes a point where you have to man up, so to speak, and take your dad out, all right? There does come a point.
Bless him. They were really good. We had a lovely day yesterday. Went to Cardiff and had dinner on the bay, and gee, it's lovely up there.
Very
nice.
nice.
Sunshine, and they had boat races in the bay, and it was really cool. Really cool.
R3D VLF, I think it says I'm getting more into traditional Strat tones lately. What Tube Screamer or TS clone do you find you really enjoy? There's really nothing wrong at all with the Tube Screamer Mini.
Yeah. It
really sounds good.
It sounds fabulous.
If it's the same as they were 5 years ago, I never know if they are or not.
Yeah.
But
no, it does sound fabulous. However, you have a new acquisition.
I do. I bought an 82 Black Label JRC.
And?
Yeah, it's all the things that people don't like about Tube Screamers.
Right.
And everything that I love about them.
There you go.
Yeah, it's really good. The new Jam Tube Dreamer Mark II is really fantastic. Really, really fantastic.
And even though it's actually based on a Tube Screamer with bits taken out, as the old Love Pedal Eternity. Love Pedal Which is the Dan Coggins one? Love Tone, Love Pedal. I always get them mixed up.
Love Tone.
Love Tone. So Love Pedal Eternity was one I used for years, which is based on a tube screamer, but it's not a tube screamer, but it's based on a tube screamer. It sounds fabulous.
Marcus Reeve says, I'm just got back from Wagamama's. No wallet required. It does happen.
Oh, wow.
Well done, Marcus. Well done. Well done. And Gordon Rankin says, didn't Adrian Thorpe of Thorpe come out with a new TS type? Yes, he did. He sent us one. I think it's a very limited edition.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And, I think it was, I don't want to get this wrong, but I think it was half a gag because he always said he'd never do one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I spoke to Thorpe today. He's a good egg.
The goodest egg.
He's the goodest egg. We're big Thorpe fans here.
Dave Sandman says, I just got home from Grasspop BE. First row at Vower with Rabia was absolutely brilliant, and I got his pick. Monstrous sounds by both guitar players there. Take one from the chat. Thank you. I haven't seen Rabia's band.
Oh, far out. It's like take all the best elements of anything that Rabia's done in the last 15 years, put them in one band.
Great.
They're amazing. The songs, the tones, the live show. Rabia is just on fire. He's so hot right now.
He's lost a lot of weight.
Man, he looks so good.
Yeah.
He looks so good.
Wearing vests and everything.
He's buff.
That's the thing, isn't it? So Rabia's going to get thinner to wear vests. I'm looking forward to getting fatter to wear vests as I get older.
Oh, okay.
You know that look? I like that look.
Okay.
Especially when you dribble something down it.
A
white vest.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Last
night's
night's curry on it. Get in. Catherine and I have got this little dream that we might get winched out of our house one day and get on like some Channel 5.
Take the wall out.
Well, they've got to cut the roof out and winch us out because we can't get down the stairs. You've got to have goals, people, is all I'm saying.
Yep.
Right?
What's eating Gilbert Mick?
Yeah, because like being rich and having a Ferrari seems a little hard to reach right now.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, maybe we'll get there. Sorry for being fattest. And to quote Jimmy Carr, no, you're fattest. What? It was a good gag, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, Swizz 871. It must be the Uzo.
It's the Uzo.
Yeah.
Hey, Malaka.
Let's never do the drinking
Once.
show. Swizz 871. One of two. Swizz, thank you so much. He says, 1, 2, leg ends. Please enjoy my TPS bar themed puns. Either 9 malt or 18 malt. That's very good.
That's great.
Bruise breaker. Licorus, Midori boost, Aperol back the volume knob, Riesling modulator.
Okay.
That's pretty good. No, please. Actually, there are some. The best white wine I have. That was a quick turnaround. I was about to say nobody drink Riesling right because it used to be Black Tower and Blue Nile.
Riesling. Is that how you pronounce it? Not Riesling.
Riesling.
Okay,
Depending where you are.
A box of fine wine.
Yeah. But the best white wine I've ever had was a dry Riesling in Germany.
Oh.
It was literally the best white wine I've ever had. There you go.
There you go.
Anyway, might have been because it was in a really lovely restaurant with amazing food. He says Merlot and Margarita. We like that. Prosecco Rat and Pinot Noir. That is excellent work, Swizz, and we hope you know what to do in the chat.
Have you ever had a Polyfumet?
Yeah.
Polyfumet is lovely.
Yeah.
On a hot summer day?
Yeah. Yeah. It's what is that? Top of the Chardonnay tree?
No idea.
Or is it Sauvignon?
It's really nice.
Bet there's a lot of wine comes out of France, mate. Yeah, Sauvignon Blanc. So it's getting
Oh,
up,
is it?
getting up towards the top of the Sauvignon Blanc tree, along with Sancerre and things like that. Very nice. 2-2. He says 2 of 2. Sangria Lightspeed. That's very good.
Very good.
A Big Muff Rum's Head.
Respect.
Fifth and Tonic. That's good. That's good. Deluxe Memory Dram.
Far out. Okay.
Whiskey Is This Song In. Whiskey Is This Song In. That's good.
Have you been working on these since last week?
Silicon Blanc.
Mm.
4x12 Cab Sav. Harmonious Drunk.
Great.
Swizz 871.
Well done, mate.
Stand aside, Andy Burnham, and whoever's running. You for president. We're not far away. You for Prime Minister.
That's right. Very good.
Yeah.
I'll vote for you.
Morley Robinson. Morley Robertson says, loving Schwangri-Bar, gents. Take one from the chat. Okay, we will, Morley. Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy.
Um,
Oh, man, that's gone straight to my head. So Moon says, shouldn't be bigger stairs be the goal then? Do you mean stairs? Do you mean stars? No, it's interesting. The big stars for us, they're fabulous. Of course, we love interviewing them. It's wonderful. Was talking to Seal yesterday. He's coming on the show soon with Charlie, his amazing guitar player. So that's going to be really cool. We've got trying to get Eric Johnson in July. That would be amazing. But to be honest, we get so much joy out of anyone who can come in and just show us something and impart something meaningful. It's just wonderful. Like when we had like when Jack came on, and I'd known of him, but I'd known of him as his courses. I didn't really know of his music. But then hearing his music was like, oh, it's just remarkable.
Yeah, this is Jack Roosh, in case you've joined late, who was on the show on Friday.
Yep, but lots of the artists that we've had over the years, Tim Lurch.
Yeah,
we'll never forget him coming on the show.
There's a weird ego thing that I've got going on as well, which I've realised has been happening.
Right.
Well, slight tangent. One of the things about getting into Eckhart Tolle and all of that is you start to look really hard at your ego and some of your motivations for doing things. And anyway, one of the things I don't feel massively comfortable about is using artists to leverage your exposure and business.
Absolutely.
I've never loved it.
No.
Right? So you use whoever, John Mayer's name, in our case Noel Gallagher's name, to leverage your business and become bigger and leverage your success out of that. And I appreciate that there's a give and take here, right? So it was an absolute pleasure to do Noel, and it was an absolute pleasure to do Johnny Marr. It was a real privilege, and we are so glad to be able to do it. And I hope that what we added to the guitar verse by doing those two guys was something that hadn't been done or said before. We did offer something new with their blessing, right? They wanted to do it. They wanted to be part of TPS, and they wanted to talk to our audience. They both did. You guys, us, our thing. And that's great. And we're grateful to be able to do it. And like I say, privileged. And it did help TPS. It massively helped our visibility on YouTube. And it's one of the things that we can do from time to time that help us stay on the air, right? Financially speaking. Because it generates more YouTube ad revenue. We sell a few more t-shirts, it's all good. And the opposite of that happens when you put someone on the show who nobody's really ever heard of, and it doesn't do very big numbers, and it doesn't really motivate people to buy stuff. But what we're doing, and this might sound like overblown or whatever. We are in our own small way, and it is a small way, helping that artist move on. And I don't know, I'm more into that. I mean, it sounds very worthy, and I don't mean it to sound self-aggrandizing or anything, but I think it's important. And it's also coming from magazine days, you know, it's part of your job to tell people about things.
Yeah.
Which is very hard to do on the internet, right? Because anyone can publish, anyone can be visible, but how do you become visible when there's 58 gazillion things to look at? So anyway, sorry, a bit of a soapbox moment.
No,
but,
it's good. I think the other side of that is we need the big artists on the show so that we can promote the small artists, because it's one of the things with YouTube is if you have big views, then they expect your next video to come out is going to have decent views, so they put it around to a lot of people.
That's true.
It's important that we get it's basically an open door, and we're happy to have everyone on, but it is important that we, when we did Bill Frisell, and having known about Bill since I studied jazz back in '94, it was like, whoa, this is going to be a big moment. Now, it wasn't a huge video, but far out, that was such an important video for us. Actually getting to, because he's a master at what he does. Like, Mick and I went and saw him that night. A 2-hour gig felt like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
it was wild.
It was amazing.
And those sorts of things are just solid gold. And people who watch those videos, and you see the comments on Bill's videos, and people are just blown away. And that's what's important, that people who are creating this music, who have sold out everything to be an artist,
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, then we are here for that, 100%. We love what we do. We absolutely love what we do, but we're not out there 6 nights a week playing in these small clubs and hoping people turns up.
No, doing the artist thing.
So we're really privileged to be able to do that. So that these people that come on get the views, it's important that we have other big things on.
Completely.
Yeah.
Jim Brosen says, you started off by saying this wasn't about ego. I know it's complex. I get that. I do get that. I guess I feel uncomfortable leveraging TPS's success off of other people. I like doing original things. That's what it is. That may very well be ego, actually. But yeah, I hope what we do is original, I guess is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Yeah. Okie dokie. And some nice suggestions coming through for artists as well. Thank you for that. Morley Robertson says, loving Schwangri-Bar. Gents, take one from the chat. I think that's what we just did. He says, Gies van der Esmorite. Gies van der Esmorite says, and I'm sorry if I've said that wrong, buddy. He says, hello, Dan and Mick. Do you use 50s wiring for Strats and Tellies? And why or why not?
Pretty much exclusively.
Not for Strats and Tellies.
On my telly is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Not with it. Well, it's not 50s wide in the duck pickup on the neck.
No, but with the...
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's just what happens with your volume control into gain stuff. It's
Did
more
you
reactive.
modify it to be that then?
Yeah.
Because that's not how they are as standards, right?
Yeah, no.
Strats and Tellies.
No, that's right. But I've had so many pickup sets in
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't. I tried it in a Strat and I didn't, because I'm so familiar with Strats. I just didn't really dig it. I have got it in this guitar, which is another story. So this is a new acquisition built by Dean Cutler, and 2 mini humbuckers. So I felt like 50s wiring would be the right thing, and each pickup has its own volume knob in a Gibson style. But I've been working with this for a while now, and who's in here? No one. And then who's in here? That's a little guy. Sorry. Spinal tap. There is a Stonehenge monument probably behind my head.
It's
up
so
there.
good. It's so good. They're absolutely just behind your head.
Right behind my head. I'm going to move
Brilliant.
it because it can't. just be
No, it
behind
can't
my
be
head.
there.
That's terrible.
It can't be there.
It can go by the bonsai of truth.
Bonsai!
But I can't. I just because obviously it's a Strat style body. Hey, Toman and Fender, how you doing? I just cannot get my head around the fact that this isn't the master volume control, so I'm going to rewire it.
What's the master volume?
Are
they separate on each
separate
one?
volumes, yeah, which is
yeah.
how it is on the DGT, and I don't even think twice about it on that guitar,
Oh, interesting.
which is really funny. So
Gee,
maybe
that guitar sounded good in that last video.
and also, Matt, we need to talk. This pickup is too microphonic for me. I gave
Just
it a
dip it in honey.
really good smack last week, and it's like nah.
Oh, okay. Too much.
And then we should be ready to go, and I'm itching to get it on the show because it is a really great guitar. It just needs a bit of just needs to be tweaked to where I need it to be. Look, watch this. I don't even know if I can do this now.
Oh, is that a storm?
It might have could be. Is that rain? Oh, rain would be fantastic. Yes. That's great. Well, the windows on my car are open, so I better go and shut those. Are they?
Yeah.
Has Catherine done that then? No, they were open. Windows on my car. Anyway, have a look at this then. Pretty cool, huh? Nice machine. Sorry about the glare. Hopefully that's sort of in focus. It's in focus about there.
They're all shut.
Are they?
All shut.
She must have done that then.
She's a very clever lady.
Yeah, anyway, story for another day. Story for another day.
That looks great. That looks really good.
Yeah. Who knew the Roland VR6 HD, thank you Roland, had an iPad app to control it.
That's
We're like,
brilliant.
how the hell are we going to switch the cameras? I think it even works off a foot switch, to be sure.
Get a MIDI foot switch.
Yes.
Bluetooth foot switch, sorry.
It will do... A Bluetooth MIDI, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will do that. But I think there's like a quarter-inch jack on the back of it that will just do a foot switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, right. Well, that makes life easy.
Anyway,
Wow, it's hammering down. Brilliant.
yeah, Geese, I hope that was a decent enough answer. If you're not sure about what 50s wiring is in guitars, go back and watch a show we did with Simon Jarrett from Kingsley Amplifiers and Pedals, and he explained it. There's diagrams in there to show you what the difference is wiring-wise. You basically you move one wire,
Yeah.
and it has a dramatic and profound effect on the interaction of the controls, specifically when they are in their lower positions.
Mm-hmm.
Full out makes no difference. Well, makes no difference. But when you go down into the ranges, and it's particularly important on, we think it's particularly important on, especially 4-pot Gibsons, where you're mixing pickups, you're going between, and it just gives you those lovely textures in the mid ranges of the volume and tone controls that you wouldn't get otherwise.
Well said.
Non-aligned.
Hey,
How are
mate.
you? Oh, poor Rosie. She's so hot. I cannot find, says non-aligned, a guitar amp pedal combo that work because I rarely gig and everything always changes when I play at volume. What works at lower volume fails at the show. Have you ever been vexed by this rehearsal to gig transition? All the time.
All the time. It's what we live with, and it's overcoming it is a skill that you can learn. But even after all these years, it's still a thing that's like it's best guess.
Depends on your band, depends on your playing situation. So if you're used to going direct and using in-ears, then your experience is going to be marginally different because you're getting the physical effect of whatever stage volume there might be. But I think in that environment, if you are using in-ears and you're used to hearing all of that, I suppose there are situations in which the change is more marginal. For those of us who play with lots of stage volume and loud drummers and Ampeg bass rigs and all that, as you suggest, everything changes beyond.
Yeah.
So the gig I did Saturday night was with my neighbour, and I think it would be fair to say that my neighbour and the guys whose band it is, Terry,
Lend me some sugar.
they played some
am
gigs
your
in their
neighbour.
time, but they're not massively experienced in doing it.
Right.
So when you get to a half decent stage, as it was on Saturday night, with a lot of stage volume,
Where was it?
front of house PA, it was, where was it?
Can you hear this? This is wild.
It's great. It was actually it was in between here and Swindon
Really?
on Salisbury Plain.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's great venue. That bowl.
yeah,
Very
an
cool.
inflatable shed,
Oh, really?
inflatable stage that looks like a pyramid stage. It's really good. Anyway, at front of house, brilliant engineer, taking care of everything, doing a fantastic job, really looking after us. But the change for them from the rehearsal space to the gig space is like, it really threw them both off in a big way. I hope if you're watching this, guys, you don't mind me saying that, but it really did. And it's experience, and it's a case of going, when you get to the gig, you've just got to forget about it
Yeah.
and keep playing. Because if you then get into the mode of, oh God, my kit sounds awful and I don't know what's going on and I can't hear anything, it just throws you right off, and you won't be in the moment. So yes, we totally relate to that.
Yeah. And it's the thing, like, rehearsal, everyone's controlled and considered. When you get to the gig and the adrenaline kicks in and drummer starts hitting a bit harder and starts playing a bit faster, there's a bit more energy and everyone starts to lift with it. And I think that's for me, that's one of the beauty of the higher power amplifiers. You got somewhere to go. It's great to have, I love the sound of my AC-10 Twin and the Princeton together. They sound amazing. But boy, oh boy, when you get past that and you got nowhere to go, everything just turns into mush.
The physical proximity bit is a huge deal as well.
Yes,
so I was
that's
lucky
very
enough
true.
2 weeks ago to play on a nice big stage, big for me anyway, not Wembley Stadium, but a big stage where there was a good, my amp was stood at least 3 feet away from anything else. And outdoors, that physical separation gives a huge, you can really hear things clearly, which is a very different story if you're in like a small place and the amp's tucked in sort of just behind the drummer's floor tom.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then everything just gets mushed up and it's much harder to deal with. But I guess the more you do it, the more you just know to go with it. And if you're lucky enough to have a front of house engineer, they will deal with it.
Yeah.
But
Wow,
also,
very cool.
I love what Jack Roosh said in his on the video on Friday. For those of you who haven't seen it, we had Jack Roosh in for the video on Friday. And he talks about the joy of playing with people who can play dynamically.
Yeah.
Because once that sort of thing starts to become an issue, audibility, and people are having trouble, really great band will pick up on that and they'll play accordingly. Which is kind of rare, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric C. Bone wants to know, do you have any experience with the reliability of 5-year plus modern 65 Princeton or Deluxe Reverb reissues? The internet has made me skeptical. We have absolute hands-on experience of both of those things, having had both of those amps for more than 5 years. Both of them get the crap kicked out of them all the time, and neither one has ever failed.
The Princeton is a mainstay in my rig now. It does have a 10-inch EV 10M speaker in there. The old speaker did sound great, but where I'm using this on, to play live as well, the EV gives a bit more throw and headroom.
A bit more.
It's an incredible amount more.
Literally twice as loud.
But that amplifier is astonishing. I adore it. I wonder what that would sound like going to a 15-inch speaker.
Really great.
Ever since playing with the 15 in there, I haven't stopped thinking about it.
Yeah, I've started using Two Rocks 115 cab with my classic reverb, and it's great. I really dig it.
So good.
But back to your question. The deluxe reverb, which is a standard 65 reissue deluxe reverb, no mods, same standard speaker. We've never changed the tubes in it. It gets turned up to 10 and hammered every single experience day, so that's at least once a month. And it probably gets used once outside of that in video filming. It did blow a mains fuse once.
Oh, wow. When it was hammered.
And actually, I think that was because the rectifier tube.
Yeah.
I've replaced the rectifier tube in it.
That's been fine.
So in 10 years, we had it 10 years? Maybe not quite that long.
But it'd be close, because we've... Yeah, it
Did
must
we get
be.
it here, or did we have it at the old place? More than 5 years, one rectifier tube, one mains fuse.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is not bad. I went through more rectifier tubes in my Lone Star, just to put that in
Yeah.
in perspective. In perspective, yeah.
Apparently Philip says, oh my goodness, Philip's in.
No way!
Hey, mate.
Philip, how are you, buddy? Thanks for being in the chat.
Philip says, Mick, how was your gig with your new pedals?
It was great. I was tapping Philip up for some wah-wah advice.
Oh.
Which also has some other stuff which will become clear in time. But Philip was telling me all about Picture Clyde, Vox Wars, and we were having a bit of a tube screamer nerding session. So thank you, Philip. That's kind of you to do that. And it was great. I tell you what, the old tube screamer, man. We were just talking about it earlier. All those things that people look to solve in tube screamers is everything why it just worked.
Yeah.
in that environment, you know, all the things we know. Sounded lovely and clear and wonderful, and the mid just in the right place.
Yep.
So thank you for asking, buddy.
Amazing.
Hope you're doing great.
That was such a great day.
It was. We're all still shaking.
Yeah.
In a good way. Wastel10 says, hi Toes. If you were a guitar, what would you be? I think I would be a scratchy telly with a neck humbucker and a slightly too thin neck.
Ah, okay. That's... Ooh, go on then.
That's tough.
Tricky. Without being completely self-flagellating.
What? Self-flagellating. What would I be then?
Tell you what, I'll do you and you do me.
Great. Great.
Okay, what would you be? You would be... You would be a... Oh, man. If you were a guitar... Okay, here's what you'd be. You would be... I'm not exactly sure what year, but it would be a 335. It would be a Sunburst 335.
This is kind.
No, but the reason being is because you look at the guitar, you think it's going to sound one way, but you can actually put it in every situation and it's always going to sound flippin' amazing.
That's very kind of you, Dan.
There you go.
That's kind. I'll be a
All right, hang on.
I'll be a 59 335.
Come on, 59 335.
If you like. That's kind. That's kind.
There you go.
I think you'd be Angine's microtonal double neck.
Yes! Go on!
They were on Jules
Enough
Holland.
said. Enough said.
They were on Jules Holland last night, Angine de Poitrine, and it was a joy watching them. So,
That's so good.
what was? I mean, I had absolutely no doubt of Angine de Poitrine's talent, but watching them do it live on Jules Holland just really hammers home how bloody good they are.
Were they panning to Shania Twain's face?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there's Shania Twain in the background going,
What the?
I don't get this. And there was a fantastic young band on from Newcastle
Let's go, girls.
called... Oh, I'm going to remember in a minute. If someone could put it in the chat. Just so excitingly brilliant. Looked like the bass player was a band leader. Played like a EB300 up high. Is it, or EB30? The Jack Bruce bass.
Right.
SG-shaped Gibson bass. Anyway, please somebody tell me what the band was called. Starts with a K, I think. Anyway, they were fantastic. But yeah, Angine de Poitrine on Jules Holland.
There you go.
There we are. Sorry, for those of you who don't know, Jules Holland is a British musician who's been in loads of bands and has had a long-running music show on BBC Two, I think just to tick the BBC's box for doing music programming. But they do get a tremendous number of amazing artists.
But we went and saw, Noel invited us to go and see him.
Do a special, yeah.
Jules Holland special. That was fun.
It's actually storming.
It is. Because we had a hot day in the UK, therefore all of the moisture went up into the air and just went, I'm going to expleet this back down to the ground.
Yeah. No doubt you can hear it all through the mics, but there we are.
Well, this is interesting. Chris Turner says, Angine sounds like what would happen if King Crimson merged with the B-52s. That is fabulous.
Thank
Like
you.
lobster.
Thank you, Charbono, who says the band that I was talking about who were on Jules Holland last night were called Nats, K-N-A-T-S.
Oh, cool.
And very exciting. Yeah, just brilliant. Just totally brilliant.
Oh, shadoop it up.
La 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 la. Okay. Johnny T.
Johnny T.
How long is your list of challenges, and are there any updates? Been
What,
a while.
personal?
Yeah, that's a long list. It's been a while since we've done a challenge.
Yeah.
We should do one.
Okay.
Yeah, what would you like to see, Johnny? Let us know. We like the challenge ideas. Maybe we could do one tomorrow, Dan.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
There was going to be a drinking challenge, but after the slight kickback we got about opening a bar...
Well, but I want to do that with a band. I do. I want to go in there with the four of us, and then everyone has a drink. But I'd also love to get someone like Tom Quayle or a beer, someone who can shred,
Yeah.
so that we can also see that demise as well. Because I play like I'm drunk most of the time. I don't know if there'd be that much difference.
Imagine how far behind the beat I would be playing drunk.
We'd start the next tune.
I'd be like Pino without any of the feel. Be like D'Angelo without any of the feel. Yeah.
Pinot Grigio.
Thanks for the reminder, Johnny. Maybe we'll try and do a challenge tomorrow. There are a couple in the bag. We were going to do the £1,000 pedalboard challenge because we did the 250, and then Anna Log, bless her, cotton socks, left this Marshall Coyle and left us another 250 so we could do the £500 pedalboard challenge, but that was half as many views as the £250 pedalboard challenge.
Funny?
So working on that metric, we decided that nobody would watch the £1,000 pedalboard challenge. But maybe we should just do it anyway, because we are desperately trying to make the algorithm work as hard against us as it possibly can. So
Oh boy.
yeah, let's do it.
If there's a challenge you'd like to see, let us know.
Yeah.
Moon says, I wonder if fretless guitar gets easier with rising alcohol levels. I think the inhibition would be increased with it, because you go, hang it and have a go. Something would come out.
Like it.
Reeves. Marcus Reeves says, blindfold pedal grab, 4 pedals, no idea. Put a bunch of pedals in a bucket. You grab 4 out. You got to make some sound with it.
Yeah, love it.
That's really cool.
Love it. Buckleberry Return says a rig with gear from companies that have never been in a lawsuit. That would be a very short list.
Where there's a hit, there's a writ.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't really talked about the whole Fender thing, and I don't necessarily want to get into it, but you'd be amazed how common cease and desists are in the guitar business from companies you would never, to and from companies you would never consider. It's not uncommon at all. Bass 6 shred challenge, says DMK75. Nice.
That'd be great.
People do Jack Hookings, among others. Does want us to do the £1,000 pedal ball challenge, so maybe we should. Pedals you have never featured before board from Amish Trivedi. That is a great idea, because we do have a handful of pedals we've never featured here.
Okay.
Before. I like that. And Bart Vandals Doink. Have I got that right? Vandelis Donk. Bart, anyway. Likes the idea of Electro Harmonix versus Boss. And a lot of other people want Boss versus MXR. So like the big brands. I think that's quite a good idea.
Oh, as in a board of just of those pedals?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
That's proper.
Quite thundery.
Yeah. The thunderbolt and lightning is very, very frightening.
Okay.
Magnifico!
Be careful how I say this. MF Chicken Flipper. MF Chicken Flipper says, greetings from West Virginia. Mountain Mama, take me home. It says, thank you for everything you do. Ever heard of a group called the Deer Hunter?
Yes.
They're immensely talented. Casey Crescenzo is one of my biggest inspirations. I have not.
Yes, I've heard of them.
The Deer Hunter.
Yes.
Okay.
Doug went and saw them, came back and was just raving about them.
Oh,
It's
nice.
Amazing.
I'm going to screen grab that. Thank you, MF Chicken Flipper, for that recommendations. The Deer Hunter, for those of you who didn't get that. Centre for Wheelchair Pillow. I'm flying out tomorrow. See you soon. We're looking forward to it.
Oh, amazing, dude.
We'll have a great day. Experience day this Friday. 6 more hopefuls to enter the lair.
Only one leaves.
Jean Mirapika. Who is the traitor? Jean Mirapika says, hi DNM, any recommendations for budget-friendly amp heads? I have a 2x12 with WGS ET90 speakers, but nothing to use it with. Thanks for all you do. Depends what kind of sounds you want to go for, Jean. Or Jean. Help me out. Is it Jean? Is it Jean? Depends what kind of sounds you want to go for, and also some idea of budget friendly, because not everyone's idea of budget friendly is the same. However, we would say that the range of amps that Thomann do under the Bugera brand name.
What? How do you say? Is it Bugera?
Got to be, isn't it?
I get confused.
Yeah. Pretty good. And I don't know what the current range looks like. When it started off, there was a lot of Me Too looking amps, so they do a thing called a something C30 and a whatever, But actually, we've got a little 5-watt lunchboxy style head thing, and it's really good. It's really, really good.
I can see the clickbait thumbnail. Nick and Dan shocked by, you won't believe what this amp could do, but it was really fabulous.
It is good. It's good. And then, so bang for buck, it's hard to think of stuff that's probably more bang for more buck than that.
The PRS HO DX20 and the that stuff is amazing.
That's what I was going to say. Then you get into more established brands.
Yes.
And stuff like, the PRS HDRX20 is a great shout. The David Grissom DGT15. And the world is your lobster at that point, because it really does open out and there's a lot of stuff available. depending on your musical style, you know. And then you get into stuff like what are those cloney type amps that everyone bangs on about? Really likes.
Seotone.
Yeah, Seriatone, is it? Cariatone. Yeah, and there's a lot of good used stuff out there.
So much good used stuff.
And interestingly enough, despite the onslaught of digital guitar amps, anything half decent tube guitar heads does hold its money relatively well.
It's very true.
Depending on brand.
Yeah, that's right. But even, you know, you can go on and look for an orange, what's the Tiny Terror, and they still hold their value.
Yeah.
You know, so these are very accessible amplifiers, but they still hold their value.
Probably still work after an EMP.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you know, you have a massive nuclear war, but the guy behind the bar goes, "You guys got to finish the gig."
Yeah.
And the amp will still let you do it.
Keith Richards is over here. He's got a telly and there's a cockroach in the audience.
Go on.
You need to keep going, mate.
Free bird.
How they joked about a nuclear apocalypse.
Oh boy.
Yeah. ET90. That, I guess that's the. I don't even know what speaker that is. Is that a bit like the Boogie C90? That one,
I don't know.
maybe. Because we know that WGS do a nice one that's inspired by the EV M12L. We know that they do
that's
a really
a good
nice
speaker.
one that's inspired by the Roller Celestion 65, what we call the Robin Ford speaker. So I'm wondering if that ET90 is similar to the 90 watt speaker that Boogie used for many years. But yeah. What would you buy, Dad? If you had to go out tomorrow and buy an amp head, what would you buy?
Two-rock.
What about a budget conscious one?
Half a two-rock. A budget conscious head. I am loving the Victory MKX
Yeah.
lunchbox head, and I was so happy when I found out it was 50 watts. And that's not ridiculously expensive. I would absolutely get that.
Yeah. I think budget conscious, I'd be definitely looking second hand
Yep.
and just browsing I do it certainly every other day. I have a look at what Andersons have got in second hand and Coda and Guitar here in the UK. Because people are trading stuff in all the time, and sometimes you see something that, you know, good bargain.
Yeah.
So I'd be keeping my eyes on that. And if you get something that's relatively well made, even better if it's predominantly hand wired and with, you know, it's almost impossible to find a point-to-point guitar amp these days. But if the circuit board in it is either a turret board or an eyelet board, or is something that can be easily worked on, like a
Yep.
mid-level Vox or Marshall, then that's the other great thing about tube amps. You can repair them.
You can, that's right. And also, there are lesser known brands. Like, you can go out and find like older Ampeg, like a Reverber Rocket, or you know, those style amplifiers that, you know, fewer people have heard of, and so you can pick those up, and they're fabulous amplifiers. There are bargains out there to be had, for sure.
People are coming in with suggestions. PV Classic series is coming up quite a lot. Thanks, Glenn Hoover.
Yeah,
Actually,
PV Classic 30.
PV Classic series is a good shout.
Brilliant.
Various Laneys.
Laney's, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. Yeah, God, they've made a lot of amps over the years. Yeah, have a look. Yeah. Yeah.
The original Black Star Artisan. There you go. And you can pick them up secondhand.
Yeah.
That's from Colin Diamond. And they are fabulous sounding amplifiers.
Not to be confused with the Black Star Artist,
No.
which are very different things, and I don't know which. I can never remember which is which.
The Artisan.
One of them was hand wired.
Artisan is a hand-wired one.
Yeah, and then more recently they've done
Artist
Artist.
series, yeah.
Yeah, they all sound good. They all sound good. Kev050177 says, I repair and service broken amps. I make a few quid out of it. Laney VC30 is a good shout.
And the Laney VC15. They're both great amplifiers. And Laney did a VC10 as well, a single 10-inch speaker, which for just wonderful sounding thing for low volume at home stuff. But the VC30, I remember in Australia there was a band that used to use them live, and they sounded just fantastic. I think they changed the speaker in them, but you had a couple of VC30s on stage, and wow. What were they called? Oh, come to me. Something like Chazzle-Wazzo or something, some Aussie band.
Bruce and the Bushes.
Bruce.
Bruce and the Bushwhackers.
Debbie and the Flaming Galahs.
Yeah, the Galahs, the Flaming Galahs. There must be so many Australian bands called the Flaming Galahs, aren't there?
There's loads of Australian bands called Free Beer.
Yeah.
My brother's band is called the Flying Pigs.
The Flying Pigs.
The Flying Pigs, which is great. Yeah.
Nice. Patrick Eggles' band used to be called the Guitar Bastards. I thought that's just a great name for a band.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Gents, says Andrew R. Hello, Andrew.
Hello, mate.
Andrew says, Josh Scott recently released his signature guitar. Did he really? He said choosing a price point is lose-lose because mass-produced is overseas junk, but hand-built is overpriced and out of touch. What are your thoughts?
You know what? It's so hard. For me, it's first identifying the intent behind the guitar. Do I want this to be super accessible? And if so, there are ways to make it. Like CNC machining today is amazing. If you can source some decent wood and design the guitar so it's not, so the design is the guitar is strong and resonant and cheap, select decent woods. It doesn't have to be insanely expensive. However, if I was...
It's like if you get a bit of metal and some components and put them together for a switcher, it doesn't have to be insanely expensive.
No. But no, because the cost of my components is more than what the other things sell for retail. You know, so it's like...
But actually making it, the labour, isn't it?
All of that.
And all of that.
All of that
bit.
is huge.
Yeah. So where you have it made is a huge part
completely. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, for me, it's about the intent. Do I have an original idea that I want to make accessible? That is great, for one, that I want to make accessible to loads of people. Or do I want to just have it hand built by artisans locally? Because just in the UK, if Mick and I had signature guitars released in the UK, we're spoilt for choice for amazing guitar builders here. So I don't know. I'd probably end up doing something with a run of 2. And I'd buy one and so would my mum.
Yeah, price is it's always an issue, isn't it, if you're in any sort of public forum like a comments section, because you've got people on there with plenty of disposable income and people on there with no disposable income. And then that then has nothing to do with the value of the guitar. So price and value are two very separate propositions, two very different things. And the value you ascribe to something and how much of your cash you're willing to spend on it depends how you feel about the thing that you're doing. So as younger men, Dan and I would have spent disproportionately high amounts of money of our income and borrowed and, got into trouble because it was so important to us. We needed to have the stuff.
Yeah.
And I know people who are by any measure wealthy, who don't have good gear at all because they
don't see the value in it.
So it's not about how much cash you've got per se, although obviously the more cash you've got, the more likely you are to buy something further up the food chain. My question would be more about what does the guitar have to be? So in Josh's case, I'm having a look at it here, the Built Revelator, and it is everything you would expect from Josh. It's white and red for a start. It's got 4 pickups, including 2 what look like mini humbuckers, 1 lipstick and 1 single coil. It's got 4 switches that I can see, a Jazzmaster. Oh, I should just show you, shouldn't I? Would be easier. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh, it seems like I've just bought it.
I've accidentally bought it.
Let's see if we can wake the iPad up and switch to camera 2, and you'll see there it is. Right? Oh no, you can't see that. It's way too bright. Sorry, it's just too bright. Let's try this instead. Still way too bright. That's mad. That's mad. Anyway, Google it. And if Josh feels like that's something that you can't get out of any other guitar and it's something he wants to bring to market, then having it made by an American company, I'm assuming Built is an American company, is going to be at a price that is commensurate with that.
Ardado has said, have you considered calling this space the Whammy Bar?
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that nice?
That's nice.
It's very good.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, so price, I don't know. I can remember forever Strats were 600 quid and then they were 800 quid and now they're 1,500 quid.
Yeah.
For an American Strat. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I agree with the sentiment though, and perhaps that's why you mentioned it, Andrew. You don't want to go into the court of public opinion about this kind of stuff. You just need to do what it is that you're doing and be confident about your choice.
Yeah. What did Josh end up going with? Is it mass produced thing or is it?
It looks like it's about $1,600.
Oh, okay.
Unless I've got that completely wrong. Big riffs and rigs. Do you think Strymon will ever make a multi-effect?
Oh, interesting question, because everyone around them is doing it. I do wonder what a Strymon reverb and delay would look like.
Sort of amazed they haven't done it.
Yeah. So, you've got things like the El Capistan that does have a spring reverb mode in it that you can turn on. Some of the smaller ones do have that facility. The what's the gold one called?
Volante.
The Volante. It's got the spring reverb from the Space Echo. So, they do put it in there, but only as a nod. Not the full-on thing. And yeah, but saying that, yes, they do a really good one. But a multi-effect, an all-in-one thing, I don't know.
It's a good question, isn't it?
It's a great question, actually.
Strymon were... I would say, the credible end of the digital modelling market from the get-go.
Yeah. But when Strymon came out, do you remember where they came from? Do you remember the first pedals that?
Well, Damage Control, which was out of line 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And those guys, and then that became Strymon. But when they came, it was the timeline. Yes, there was stuff before the timeline, and my El Cap is from before the timeline. When the timeline came out, that was such a groundbreaking moment. And it's strange that it had such a massive impact, because Eventide had the
H9?
No, it was the
Time Factor,
and the mod factor, and the space factor, and those things. But the time factor was out. But the Strymon came along and just, I don't know, it resonated. It hit in such a perfect spot.
Yeah.
In a way that delays at that point hadn't really.
Yeah, I think my point was that they were so across the modelling thing from the get-go, Strymon, that it's surprising that they haven't done something in the Helix or...
Yeah, okay.
And I think that's to your question, right? Surprising that they haven't done something in the Helix. When you see the success that Neurals had with Core Cortex, I mean, that thing sells. That thing sells in gigantic numbers.
Yep.
And as a business, you'd probably look at that and go, well, hang on a minute. I thought we were the digital modelling daddies. We should be in here. So, yeah, I think it's kind of surprising that they're not there. Because, being an expert digital modelling engineer myself, how hard can it be? You've got all these pedals that do all these things.
Just all in one box. There you go. Yeah.
Bluetooth it to whatever the most powerful Shark chip is now, and say, do all of that, mate.
Yeah. I wonder if they
Bit of UI testing.
I wonder if they're concerned
Roberto's
that
clicking the castanets with you. Auntie Marilyn.
I do wonder if it'll... Yeah. They're perfectly placed to do it.
Right. A couple of things to make up, to update you on. Nats was the name of the band, if I haven't said that already. Thanks to BV and someone else who said it earlier. Nats was the band, if I hadn't said it already. I think I have, Knats. The regular Josh Smith built guitars, Josh Scott built guitars are built BILT, are made in Korea.
Yes.
And all of Josh's parts, money he makes, goes to his charity.
Okay.
Whatever his charity is.
Charity starts at home.
Yeah.
Josh's home.
Whatever his charity is, that's where the money goes. So that's good. Altruistic. Yeah. I mean, that shows how things have changed, doesn't it? Because to me, $1,600 sounds like a lot for a Korean guitar, but I guess that's how much good Korean guitars are now.
Yeah. I guess, but also it's important to remember that the American dollar has weakened.
Oh.
Yep. This was at 1.2, it's now at 1.35, so,
God, do you remember when it was $2 to the pound?
I do.
And you could go to Nam and buy loads of things. And not only that, things were cheap anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, a pair of Levi's in this country was like 65 quid, but in America they were, I don't know, $45. And it was $2 per pound.
Yep.
God. Wow. Well, anyway, that's enough of that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if they, because of they've got to purchase everything from Korea, and that has an effect.
Yeah, whose economy is presumably very strong.
I don't know, but yeah.
A lot of stuff comes out there, doesn't it? Not least a new brand of car every week. I used to be across cars. I could look at any car and say, that's what that is. Right. Even like Renault Twingos and whatever. I'd be like, I know what that car is. Now I look at cars and I'm like, what's that car?
Yeah, and that's amazing.
There's about 18 new Chinese electric car brands in this country.
Yep. And a lot of them are really good.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but yeah.
Yeah. No, because I was looking at electric car. It was like, hang on, what? Yeah, but I'm going to stick with my old diesel for the foreseeable.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's just, without getting into a massive electric car thing, it's like any other technology, isn't it? When you come to change your car and it's the only technology available, that's what you get. When it's the most sensible thing to buy.
Yep.
I still want one more V8 before they become totally illegal.
Oh, man. Yeah.
My friend Matt O'Leary, you'll never watch this, but Matt makes kitchens. He's a very talented
Kitchener.
joiner and carpenter.
Nice.
But he's got like all the machines, like really amazing machines. He just bought a 1972 Mercedes 280 4-door. I'm going to show you a picture of it. It's the coolest car I have seen in years. And he paid a very sensible amount of money for it, which I won't divulge. Because classic cars can be really expensive. I've got 18,000 pictures of power supplies here because my eyes can't see what the ratings say. Come on. There it is. Here it is. Check out Matt O'Leary's car. Sorry, it's a bit bright on the screen. Oh, something's really changed.
Oh, wow.
Straight six. He's running about in it day to day.
Oh, amazing.
How cool is that? What a beautiful car. What a beautiful car. It's got like little bits of wood trim all around the windows and stuff. Well, that was a tangent. What were we talking about? Manufacturing. Sorry if we're a bit like kind of today. It is insanely warm in here, and I think it's a bit sapping.
Yeah.
With apologies.
For sure.
So yes, big riffs and rigs. Do we think Strymon will ever make a multi-effect? I kind of, yeah, I'm surprised they're not. Kev 050177 says proper Merc. I know, aren't they lovely? Looks like a James Bond car, says Scott Curry. I know, it's so cool. Yeah, needs diplomatic flags on the fenders, says Richard Prevener. I know. Such a cool car, such a cool car. Scent of a wheelchair pillow, seeing you on Friday. He says, I got a 9-hour flight tomorrow with 3 bruised ribs and a mountain bike accident. Still looking forward to it. Oh, bless you, mate.
Boy, oh boy.
You can, assuming you're in a suitable state to libate, you can take advantage of the in-flight menu. Yeah. I don't really used to fly a great deal, but I don't fly much anymore. I always enjoy flying
Oh, yeah.
because I get to sit down,
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
I really enjoy flying.
watch a movie,
Yeah.
have a gin and tonic.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Tim states, Tim, we've got no super chat from you. I'll check to see if BV has, if there is anything incoming. No cue from Tim states. So sorry if we've missed that, Tim. I love the hotcake, says G Viceroy.
Oh, one of my faves.
Dan, how did you used to use it before it came off the board?
So, presents, the center control. So mine is an old one. I've had that since the late 90s. The presence is wound all the way up. It's the only way I could make it work. Otherwise, it wasn't bright enough. And then, not a huge amount of gain. Sort of at between 10 and 11 o'clock, and then volume to suit. And it was my main overdrive sound, and my main solo sound was the treble booster into the hotcake. Yeah, there
That's
it
the
is.
principal downside of having this as our room now, Dan. Look, I can switch the camera though to it.
There it is.
And it's very small. We need a longer zoomy lens. Where do you have the presents?
Da-da-da-dum. So I have the presents all the way up. All the way up. Thusly. So yeah. Presents all the way up. Drive about there. And volume about. Yeah, that's how I'd run it.
We've got no light back there yet. That's something else will change. That's quite long. That's a 105mm lens on there, Dan.
Really?
On this one, look, that's no good, is it? It's very small. Very small.
That's a toy cow.
Look at those tiny cows.
That one's far away.
Noted. Even smaller now. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We learn as we go along, don't we? How are you doing, Rosie? You all right? Yeah? You going to come up here and say hello to the peoples? What do you think? Come on then. Come on up. No, bit far to jump. You've been bored, haven't you? It's too hot to take the dog out, so she's really bored. Bless you, Rosie.
I took Ziggy to Cardiff yesterday and had to carry him most of the way.
Yeah.
Because the pavement's just too hot for his little feet.
Yeah. It's a real danger. And they can really overheat, dogs, as well. And then, of course, you pour water over them, which is apparently the worst thing you can do.
Really?
Because then it heats up on them.
Oh.
Yeah, well, especially for black dogs. But, yeah, anyway, not long now, Rosie. And that was the last super chat. We will just check to see that it was. Thanks to everyone who super chatted. We're sort of feeling our way into this room and figuring out how it works. It will gradually morph and change and improve as time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being with us on that. Chris Turner says, I know the hotcake is great for Vox, but I'm really enjoying the Crazy Tube Circuit's Killer V into my Vox at the moment.
Nice.
Now, is the Killer V the thing that's sort of Magnatone inspired?
Oh, I don't know.
That's got the tremolo in it as well? Or vibrato, should I say? Is that what that is? I could be wrong. I could be right. Yeah. Killer V, Crazy Tube Circuits, Overdrive, and speed and depth tremolo vibrato thing,
nice.
I think.
Lovely.
I think it's Magnatone inspired. I think. Yeah, cool. I could see why that was going to work. Fair play to Crazy Tube Circuits.
Dude,
There's a new thing coming out from them very soon as well. It might already be out, so I'm not going to say what. I don't know that if it's out or not, so I'm not going to say what it is. If you know what it is, you can put it in the comments.
I want to go to Athens.
Yeah.
I want to get Sakalis, Crazy Tube Circuits, and Jam together.
Lovely.
In a room.
And Dreadbox.
And
there.
Only one leaves. And yeah. And I would just love to do something because it's so cool that all of these amazing things are coming out of Athens. What is it that's going on over there? I mean, the music thing there is still, it's great. And there are venues and people playing it and stuff, but, they're just making such cool stuff. And any excuse to go to Athens, because I love it.
Yes, it is really lovely there.
So beautiful.
It's really great. Yeah, cool. All right, everyone. We'll just take a few into the chat to finish us off tonight. Yeah. Sorry, we are sapping. It's
Sapping?
sapping.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It is that thing in the heat, especially, because it's not party time, we've had a drink, but we're not continuing to in the party style mode. So you've had, and it just relaxes you in the heat, you just go,
I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah. It's really Paul says, I wonder how much money Johnny Marr's guitars will sell for at the auction. Anyone hoping to buy one? Yeah, is it Christie's or Bonham's going to do
right.
Johnny's guitars? Not sure what will be in there. Mick says, Bart Vandelis Donk. You've talked about a book called Psychological Time, I think it was called. I'm interested, but I'm searching for that title. I can't seem to find the right book. No, there are 2 books that talk about something called Psychological Time, or something that is referred to as Psychological Time. They are both by an author called Eckhart Tolle, which is ECKHARTTOLLE, Eckhart Tolle. And the first book is called The Power of Now, and the second book is called A New Earth. And it's pretty heavy stuff, but has been transformational in my life. And the thing about Psychological Time is any thought you have in your head, any thought that's within your head, and any identification with it is Psychological Time. Anything you do in the moment in a state of flow that doesn't require thought is conscious presence.
Mm-hmm.
And those are 2 states that you'll find yourself in and out of at varying times in your life. And Psychological Time is suffering, and conscious presence is peace. And that's basically the long and the short of it. Takes a bit of unraveling, takes a bit of getting into. And if you find yourself in a lot of Psychological Time a lot of the time, there's various things you can do to move yourself back to a position of more conscious presence. People call it being in the now. They call it being in the moment. And you'll find this theme runs through all kinds of doctrines, whether they be religious, spiritual, whether they be spiritual, whether they be various aspects of philosophy or even logic. You'll find that the same story runs through all of these things. And the great thing about Eckhart Tolle, in my own opinion, is that he puts it in a way that is palatable to me. So in a way that I can understand it. But there's many other ways that it can be put across. So yeah, The Power of Now and A New Earth, 2 books.
I'm on like my 40th listen of The Power of Now.
Yeah.
I really dig it.
Yeah, I used to have it on in the car. I moved on to the second book quite quick because it's a bit harder hitting, a bit more challenging.
Okay.
And yeah. Anyway. And like I say, you know, different things work for different people. And what you find is, I went through a whole period of doing stuff like studying existentialist philosophy, which takes in elements of things like Stoicism and stuff like that. Eastern stuff, modern, quite a lot of different perspectives to just kind of see what worked. And what's nice about that is that when you find yourself in a difficult situation, you can sort of pick one and say, well, what would the existentialists say about this? What would Eckhart Tolle say about this? What would Alfred Adler say about this? And just by doing that, you can take yourself out of your own bullshit for 2 minutes and stand over here and look back at it. And it's really great perspective. Too much perspective.
We always come back.
Yeah. Anyway, doesn't work for everyone, and nor do I suggest that it will, but it worked for me. Actually, I haven't really read much recently. The book that's hit me hardest in the last year has been 4,000 Weeks.
Right.
Yeah, by, I want to say, Oliver Burkeman, maybe? Sorry if I've got that wrong. It's called 4,000 Weeks. It's called 4,000 Weeks because that's how long you live on average.
Yeah.
And it's like, the point of it is, stop trying to do everything.
Yeah, right.
Because you got 4,000 weeks.
Yeah.
An interesting perspective.
Yeah.
I like it. My favourite bit is the last chapter where he says, "Give up all hope." This is hope. Hope does absolutely nothing for you. It's it's basically Yoda. Do or do not. Don't hope.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that. I like these things that are quite hard, that really stop you in your tracks, and you're like, "What? That is totally counterintuitive." Anyway, let's talk about guitars. So when are you going to do this then?
I was going to do it next week.
Nice. Dan's going to make some changes to his Huber Krautster 2.
So this guitar, like you can hear it acoustically. It's just amazing. It's just chimey, but the pickups, there's something about them, they accentuate the mid-range so drastically.
It is a tremendously mid guitar, isn't it?
So mid.
You know how a junior is, right? So single piece of slab mahogany neck, a really good junior has a mid honk almost like no other guitar.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is an extension of that.
Yeah. So
I mean, it is helpful that it's sort of shaped like that as well, but that's not really. It's not about the shape. It's about the construction and the tone of it, I think.
yeah. So I've got some Sun Bear pickups that are going in here. I've got a Schlammel de Lammel bridge. What's his name? Can't. What's his name?
Gerhard Schwartz.
Gerhard Schwartz. Well, I got close.
Schwartz Custom Guitars, and his range of hardware is called St. Helens. St. Helens.
And I tell you what, the bridge of his that I put on my Junior, I mean, it's always been an amazing sounding guitar. And I've tried loads of different bridges on that guitar because the bridge isn't compensated. So harmonically, you get up here and all that stuff just sounds like a mess. But that bridge, the Gerhard Schwartz bridge on the Junior, is just like, it sounds right. He's nailed it. So I'm really excited about trying that on this guitar with the Sunbear pickups and just see, because I do love this guitar. I want to start playing it more. Yeah, yeah. So that'd be fun.
Be good? Yeah, great to do. Sean Eric Brooks says, do you think the PRS HDRX would have been more popular if they'd called it the PRS Marshall, the MRSHL instead? I feel like the Hendrix Association is cheesy. The guy is dead for 40 years, 40 plus years, 50 plus years. But
Leave him alone.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
People feel very differently about artist association, don't they?
They do. Yeah.
Because I don't... Like, if you buy a Clapton Strat, you buy a Clapton Strat because you like Clapton.
Yep.
Or your Pete Townsend, which is a weird one. But I would imagine that most people who buy Clapton Strats buy it because of Eric Clapton, right? Mm-hmm. They don't buy it because of the 20 dB mid-boost and they like the pewter colour.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
But you don't buy an HDRX PRS amp because you like Jimi Hendrix.
No. And you know what?
You would absolutely buy a Marshall.
You absolutely would. And it is such a good amp. If they had called it, something British, White Cliffs or rhubarb and custard. If they had called it something very British, because it's a fabulous amplifier. And I like the work that went into the transformer on it. That
Doug Sewell.
Yes, was telling us about, and it's amazing. Really great sounding amp. Did they do a 50-watt version of that?
Yeah,
they do. Well, I'm sure that sounds killer. But I agree. I have never liked
Signature Gear.
No. No. Hang on. Let me rephrase that. I think it's not Signature Gear that I don't like. I don't like buy this and you'll sound like this person.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
That's a different thing. And
I've got quite a lot of signature gear. I mean, the guitar that no one ever considers a signature guitar, the Les Paul.
There you go.
I mean, I would say that has transcended Les Paul at this point. Not least that I don't think he ever really liked it. But I got a PRS John Mayer. I've got a Fender John Mayer. I've got a PRS David Grissom. I had an Eric Johnson Strat.
Wow.
I'm sure there's others. There have been others as well.
Yeah.
Michael Landau, Vemoran pedal, etc., etc. I do buy stuff that my heroes play.
And I've got the Ed O'Brien Strat.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. But I think the difference, if your hero plays it and achieves a certain sound with it, and it's a sound that you really dig, then absolutely. I remember getting an Andy Timmons compressor, the Carl Martin compressor, because I loved Andy's compression tone. It was so cool, and the Carl Martin does it. It's like, well, there you go. And I wanted to get that sound, but I see it on videos and stuff. And people say, if you really want to play like X, you need this. It's like, no, don't stop it.
Yeah, no, that's not.
I struggle with that.
Johnny T says, you've got a Hendrix Strat as well, Mick, in Corfu. Well, interestingly, Johnny, it's not a Hendrix Strat. Here's what I think happened, and this is my journalistic opinion, so I hope nobody sues me. I think what happened with those guitars is the two parties either had or had not done a deal, and the guitars had already been made. So they got put out as 60s reverse headstock Stratocasters.
Right.
And some of them got put out as Jimi Hendrix Strats, but mine got put out as a 60s reverse headstock Stratocaster.
Oh.
Even though it had the pickup going the other way.
Oh, that's amazing.
So some disagreement obviously took place, and they were put out under... So mine actually isn't a Hendrix Stratocaster, even though I think it is identical to the Hendrix Stratocaster. Someone else might have some more knowledge on that, but...
BV's just come back and said, PRS studied an original Hendrix amp.
Yeah.
So that is why the Hendrix Association, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can dig that. Can you dig it? Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's 7 o'clock. So we'll wrap it up there. Friday's show will either be a show with Adam Miller, old friend of ours from Australia, who talks about
yes,
actually really fascinating look into how he amplifies his electroacoustic guitar, and also a bit on the electric guitar. And just for shits and giggles, because he was around, I got John Smith to come down at the end and they did a song together. It was really nice. So that might be Friday's show, or it might be whatever we film tomorrow, depending on whether we get the copyright cleared for John's song or not.
Okay.
So so it'll be either of those two things. What we're trying to do, and it sort of happens by accident, is, 1 week will be me and Dan banging on about pedals. Another week will be an artist saying something interesting. So trying to keep the balance for you guys, and please, as always, let us know what you like and what you want to see.
Yeah.
This space enables us to do a bunch of other things. So hopefully, as it starts to work, we're ironing out the teething troubles, but as it starts to work, we can really get into that. And finally, somebody says, D. Broche says, PRS Marmite. I'm going to say, if you want to be successful in this life, you have to be.
Yeah. If you try and be all things to all people, it's just going to fail.
Averageness just gets nowhere, does it?
Completely.
So I think it's good that things are Marmite. Most things are Marmite. For those of you who don't get the reference, Marmite is a British yeast extract-based spread that you put on bread and toast.
It's like a thicker Guinness.
And other things, yeah. And it's got a particular taste that you either love or hate. And that was part of their marketing campaign, love it or hate it. Is there Vegemite is a similar thing, isn't it? Does it taste the same?
It's a little bit different. Actually, sorry. It's very different, but
Is
it's a
it?
similar thing.
Okay,
So
so
yeast extract.
in Australia they have Vegemite, and I don't know, what do you have in the US? Do you have Marmite in the US? I know we end up sending jars of it to people in various places around the world.
Right.
All our British expat friends who've gone to live elsewhere, and end up posting quite a bit of Marmite, which is probably illegal. Anyway. Marmite is great for making gravy. It is, Johnny T. For those of you who like vegetarian gravies, if you don't eat meat gravies, it's really good in gravy. Anyway, blah blah blah. 40 Watt Podcast says, if when I had Marcus Reeves on the podcast earlier this year, he said if everyone loves it, I've failed, and I really took that to heart. If you're being unique, you're going to have detractors. Yes. Similarly, another book recommendation is by a couple of Japanese dudes whose names I can't remember. Anyway.
Oh, yes.
I can remember them sometimes and I can't remember them now. Anyway. It's a retelling of Alfred Adler's philosophy, and it's called The Courage to be Disliked. And that is basically the same thing. If you go into the world expecting everyone to like you, you're doomed to failure.
Very true.
Unless you're Dan. Everyone likes Dan.
I have evidence to the contrary, my friend.
Todd Roy says we have actual food in North America. Good. Okay, kids. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the ongoing evolution of Schwangri-Bar or the GitBar.
The GitBar or the Whammy Bar.
Or the Whammy Bar, yeah. Just pick. I think the blue is very dramatic.
I love it. It's so good.
It's really like
I want to do like a more of a
V.
like an angelic.
We'll put up another guitar next week. Let us know what guitar you want up. Good. Okay. Thanks for being with us, everyone. Dan, you know what to do. Hey, I wonder if I can fade out from here. Who knew the Boss VR6 HD live streaming device had an iPad app?
So good.
It's so good. Let's see if I can. Do it. Play us out, bud.